is No Games, Just Sports, the Sports Gamer. Glad you're back. This is MLB The Show 23 on the PlayStation 5. We are the Seattle Mariners. We are going up against and playing at the Cleveland Guardians. We played them the first series of the season. They got the best of us. We have a chance to pay it back in Cleveland. We did sweep the 3-game series against the Angels, so hats off to the Seattle Mariners on that 3-game sweep. Let's see if we can keep this train moving. Appreciate you checking out the channel. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and if you feel compelled, do me a favor and hit that notification bell so you don't miss any games in this upcoming season. Again, I appreciate you checking out the channel. Sit back, relax, and let's watch some baseball. Progressive Field, Cleveland. Capacity 34,830. Let's see. Opened in 1994. Who do we want to pitch? Logan Gilbert. Nope. Let's go with Robbie Ray. He is due for a W. Let's get after it.
Festivities are wrapping up. This place is rocking. The home opener is coming up next. Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. Major League Baseball on tap. It's the Seattle Mariners taking on the Cleveland Guardians. Hi, folks. John Shambi alongside Chris Singleton. The cameras are out for this one, partner. Home openers are unique and always bring a special type of energy to the ballpark.
Today is a celebration. It is the beginning of a new year, and there's no other game like this one on the schedule. It's the first time playing inside your home stadium with your brand new teammates, and you know the fans are going to bring the energy. The excitement is already building in here.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Just about ready to go. And our pitcher in this game, Cal Quantrill.
He touched the 9th inning his last time out. Really wanted the complete game. Didn't get it, but he did get the W. They'd love to see him pitch deep into this one again.
All right, ready to get underway. Here's a speed threat, Julio Rodriguez.
Julio Rodriguez.
And he deals. And first offering is fouled off. In the air, center field. Straw chasing after it. Makes the grab, tracks it down after the long run. One down. And now we check out the Mariners lineup. This is a veteran-led lineup right here. A lot of players with plenty of experience, Singy.
Yeah, no doubt about that, Boog. These guys have been around the game for a long time, and they may not have the flash that they once did, but they've got the wisdom to be able to understand different situations, be able to think with the opponent and sometimes in front of the opponent. And you always seem to see a team like this. They come to the ballpark, they know how to get down to business, and they understand what the job is at hand.
And it's fouled away. Quantrill back to work. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Quantrill back to work. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Seems that he was committed to swinging at this pitch regardless of where it was before the pitch was even released. He's in an 0-2 count, and you're looking to battle at that point, trying to protect the zone, so you do become a little more swing happy. But on a fastball that doesn't even come close, makes you think there wasn't much of a two-strike adjustment being made there. Swing hard in case you hit it. He didn't hit it.
No score, just getting started, top of the first. That one ripped left field. That's back there. Makes the catch up against the wall. We're midway in inning number 1. And now the Guardians will see what their bats can do in a scoreless ball game. Back here in Cleveland. And towing the slab, Robbie Ray. Singy, he's a guy that can rack up a lot of strikeouts.
His career ERA's been under 4. What I like most about him is his reliability. Takes the ball every 5th day, ready to go whenever the manager calls.
And now it's going to be Andres Jimenez. The pitch. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes. And a strike in there. How about Robbie Ray? A guy who won the Cy Young Award in 2021 for the Blue Jays, an all-star in 2017. He grew up in Tennessee. He played on the same travel team as Mookie Betts and Tony Kemp, and he was a really good hitter. Ground ball left side. Suarez gloves it. Throw pulls him off the bag, and he's safe.
Well, as an offense, you want to get the crowd involved right away. Get that good energy working for you, but this time the defense does it for them. Always a great opportunity when you can get your leadoff guy on base to start the game, and it doesn't matter how it happens.
So in now for Cleveland, Stephen Kwan. In there for strike 1.
Yeah, and that's what's cool. You think about some of these travel teams and guys that played together and the success they've had. Ray's got a Cy Young Award, and Betts has got an MVP award.
Next offering is in for a strike. On the ground right side. Good feed. That's one. A sensational double play.
The 3-6-1 double play, in my opinion, is one of the toughest plays to make. You've got a pitcher covering first and the middle infielder throwing into a moving target. Everything has to be perfect, and right there, they made it look pretty easy.
Now it's Jose Ramirez. There's a strike. You know, Singy, Jose Ramirez signed that big extension, a 5-year, $124 million contract before the 2022 season. But right before that happened, the Guardians came this close to trading him. And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
Struck him out looking. Second inning coming up from Progressive Field. No score. Top of the second, Eugenio Suarez up to the plate now. He is very much your typical power hitter. I'd say he falls into the 3 true outcomes category.
Well, we've seen more and more of that lately. The ability to drive the ball to slug is getting heavily favored over any discipline or strikeout concerns.
First pitch doesn't find the zone. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. Eugenio Suarez blasts one out. His 4th home run of the season. And just like that, they're out front. It's 1-0.
No, Boog, clearly some frustration out there on the mound right now. I mean, that ball was so close to going foul. Would have been a long strike, but instead
Batter gets rewarded. Did a nice job of getting to the pitch and hitting it hard enough to get over the fence.
Here's Teoscar Hernandez. That one hammered left field. That's back there. Gone. Teoscar Hernandez hits one out, and they add to the lead. It's 2-0.
Back-to-back jacks, and this club is fired up right now, Boog. I mean, this is the kind of thing where you really start to notice hitters in a lineup feeding off each other, and the collective confidence just continues to grow.
Here's Taylor Trammell, and he swings and misses at the initial offering. And here it comes. Inside, just missed. Rusty Valentine doing the umpiring behind the dish for us. Maybe the best name in the league.
Yeah, that's a solid one, no doubt. I mean, who's better to ask than you? I kind of wonder if Rusty is his actual name or just a nickname.
Yeah, no clue. Ground ball right side, and it goes just foul.
Anyways, Rusty's got a good zone, very good on the corners of the plate, but he'll give pitchers a little bit above the letters and below the knees if they're earning it.
Next pitch is outside. Next offering upstairs. And a pitch. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer.
Batting seven.
So digging
The
in,
catcher,
Cal Raleigh.
Cal Raleigh.
And there's the strike. Right-hander kicks, deals. And that one fouled off. And down on strikes. And there's two down.
Gosh, here it is, hit it. 3-pitch strikeout, all fastballs. Man, he's got a lot of confidence in that pitch right now.
A.J. Pollock at the dish. And the first pitch misses for ball one. Two outs. And that one fouled off. The 1-1. A little out front there as he swings through it. Puts it in the air out towards left center. And that is that. But the long ball was working in this inning. Not once, but twice. And it's 2-zip. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Back now at Progressive Field. Stepping in the long ball threat, Mike Zunino.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
And a pitch. That's through there for a strike.
That slider breaking in can be a tricky pitch. If you don't finish it and have that bite at the end and it stays out over the plate, it can get hit a long way. But that was a good one right there.
And that one gets down, fair ball. They're still chasing it as he rounds second. And he makes it into third with a leadoff triple.
Seeing some good swings from him right now with consecutive extra base hits. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay. And you can feel this crowd waking up a bit here as the guys are starting to make some noise with their bats.
Ahmed Rosario stands in now and watches strike one. Third baseman playing on the edge of the grass looking for the sac bunt. At the belt and fires. Swing and a miss. Gassed it right by him.
Just overmatched on that fastball right there, and it wasn't like he was set up for it by something off speed earlier in the at-bat. Just came right after him with 3 straight, and he had no answer for it.
Here's Josh Bell looking to rebound from Wednesday's game where he was 0 for 5. And a strike. And now the 0-1. That's a base hit. Run scores.
Well done. Drives in the run. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch you could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
John Kenzie Noel digs in for the Guardians. Called strike right there. And a pitch. And a swing and a miss.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
The 0-2. Comebacker to the mound. To Crawford for 1. Their second double play already. This one ends the second inning. So 1 run in the inning on this base hit. And the home team down a run. It's Major League Baseball. On to the 3rd inning. And the batter now, J.P. Crawford.
J.P. Crawford.
The right-hander back to work. Now this is in the air down the line. Gonzalez puts it away for the out. And there's 1 down.
The center fielder, number 44, Julio Rodriguez.
So the batting order turns over. Julio Rodriguez up next for the Mariners. He's 0 for 1. You talk about the power and the speed together.
Well, we knew he was going to be a stud just coming up, making his way through the minor leagues, and quickly at this level, an impact player.
The wind of the pitch. That one is absolutely belted. And off the base of the wall. And that's a double. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or 2 behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
1 down. Colton Wong up to hit. Line drive. Strong pulls it in on the run.
Not fooled at all right there. He was clearly all over it, but sometimes you hit it too hard and right at someone. You're looking for one of those bloop hits to get a knock sometimes.
And now, Ty France. He flied out to the warning track in his first trip. Ty France, a pretty cool story. A 34th round pick in 2015 out of San Diego State. And in 2022, he was an all-star. Bounce to the left side. Rosario handles. Sends it to first. And that'll do it. A double in the inning, but they leave him stranded. We head down to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Mariners 2 and the Guardians 1. Here in Cleveland, ready to go for the last half of the inning. And stepping in is the speedy Oscar Gonzalez. Ray back to work. Gonzalez in the 8th spot in today's lineup, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. The big lefty turns, kicks, deals, and a foul ball.
Where do you even begin with the talent we've seen from the Dominican Republic? Vladi, Big Papi, Pedro, the list goes on and on.
Next offering misses. Now 1 and 2.
The idea was right. Looking to locate that fastball up and in. He just missed his spot a little bit.
Now a high fly ball out to left center. Rodriguez settles under it. And out number 1 on the grab.
Batting ninth, the center fielder.
At the plate, Miles Straw. You talk about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list. And there's a strike.
Yeah, we go beyond just the fielding percentage and what it looks like, but the ability to have range and close holes that are normally there against an average defender. But this guy is special, and you can see it in his first step quickness.
Here's Andres Jimenez. And that's in there for strike 1. Jimenez goes 5 feet 11 inches, 24 years old, and he was selected to the All-Star game last year. Kicks and deals. Going to count 1 and 2.
1 and 2.
Foul ball left side. He'll see another.
Well, he got challenged with a good fastball right there. Just couldn't catch up.
1-2 now. And another ball. On the ground to the left. Whips it to first on the run. Throwing the dirt, and he can't come up with it.
Well, I definitely think the speed down the line played a factor on that throw. He had more time than he thought, but as a fielder, the speed of the game and the speed of the runner sometimes can get in your head, and he just rushed it and failed to make a clean throw.
Here's the left fielder, Stephen Kwan. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. Stephen Kwan is making a name for himself. He won the College World Series playing at Oregon State. He played along with Adley Rutschman and Nick Madrigal, and he took home a Gold Glove his first year in the majors, 2022.
We're going to talk about a guy who makes
the catch. Inning over. Guardians lead 1. They're down 2-1. Start of the 4th, and stepping in for the Mariners, Eugenio Suarez. The wind of the pitch. And a base hit up the middle. And the leadoff man aboard.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Just a very nice approach and swing right there to use the big part of the field. Everything was on time. He stayed balanced through the entire swing and just launched that one into center.
And now Teoscar Hernandez. He's already homered here in this one. And first offering is fouled off. Throw to first, and he just got his hand in there. Suarez on at first, nobody out. That to right. Gonzalez moves under this one. He makes the grab, and there's one away.
The batter, number 5, designated hitter,
Taylor Trammell up next for the Mariners. He struck out swinging at his first at bat.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect label over him since he put on a professional uniform, but at some point that starts to go away and you've got to produce at the big league level.
Next pitch is popped up. Jimenez under it, makes the grab, and there's 2 gone.
That was a good hard fastball with some nice ride up in the zone right there. Hitter looked like he was on it, but I think that velocity at the end just beat him. Instead of a line drive or something hit deep, it's a pop up and an easy out for the defense.
Lined into left center, base hit. Suarez around second, headed for third. Lead runner gets the stop sign at third. It's a 2-out double, second and third now.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
So 2 on with 2 away. A.J. Pollock in the air left field. Kwan settles underneath it. And that's the 3rd out. 2 left on to the bottom of inning number 4 now. It's the Mariners 2 and the Guardians 1. And welcome back. Now it's the power speed combo. Jose Ramirez. It's interesting. He plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does.
And I think that skill set really upgrades the position, because when you have that kind of speed, it makes the whole team that much better.
And the 0-2. That one missed. What about him playing another position on defense, one that would require a little more range?
Absolutely. And I think if push came to shove where they had to make a move during a game, it'd surprise a lot of people. You might even be able to put him in center field.
Got him. And he's down on strikes for the 2nd time today. So he gets the call and picks up the strikeout looking.
Sometimes with a good hitter at the plate, he'll be the one to get the benefit of the doubt if he lays off on a close pitch like that, but just not right there. Strike zone definitely expanded a little bit with 2 strikes.
Here's Mike Zunino. In there, and it's 0-1.
0-1.
Here comes the 0-1. Swings through that.
Well, he just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
One down, base is empty. And 1-2. And now 2-2. Can't connect on the curveball, struck him out.
That's a pretty nasty pitch right there. I'd call it a power curveball in the 80s. It's got so much spin on it, and you really don't have a lot of time to sit back and watch what it's going to do before you have to commit. It was a good one for the swinging strikeout.
And now it's Ahmed Rosario. In there for strike 1. Kicks and fires. Now a check swing, but he held up. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. The pitch. On the ground, out to short. And he's safe at first. And oh no, it's out of play. Just a terrible throw there.
Shortstops have to make some pretty difficult throws across the field sometimes. Might have tried to put a little too much behind that one, but clearly he got under the throw. Didn't stay on top. Not a good release point, and it just took off on him.
Josh Bell at the plate now. That one's in there, 0-1.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
Rosario on at second with 2 down. And here's a slow roller. And it gets by him. Here's the throw to the plate. Not in time. He's safe at the plate. It's 2-2.
Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from. And there's just no one there to knock it down. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
Now, John Kenzie Noel. The pitch.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First two pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back is against the wall. He's going to have to figure something out and figure it out quickly.
Next one just misses. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out.
Good job of just putting the ball in play with 2 strikes. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch. Just shot it through the infield.
And now Oscar Gonzalez. And he grounds one to the right side. On to France. And that'll keep more runs from coming in. Inning over. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single. 2-2 game. Back after this on the show. Ready now for the 5th inning. Here's the shortstop at the plate. J.P. Crawford. And the pitch. Drag bunt back towards the mound. Beats him to the bag for an out on the bunt.
Well, I think the defense was anticipating something here because they were really ready to defend as that ball was put down. Nice little drag bunt, but they get the out. Way to go.
Back to the top of the Seattle order. Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder Julio Rodriguez. 1 for 2. And that's in there for strike 1.
These hitters are going to have to find a way to be a little more patient, see more pitches per at bat. Otherwise, that bullpen's not going to have to work over there, and it's going to be advantage pitching all game long.
Fought off foul. Next pitch misses, and it's 1-2. On a line, base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Man at first with 1 gone. Here's the second baseman, Colton Wong. And that one wrapped foul. Righty delivers. Just missed. That one hit to right. Gonzalez brings it in with a nice running grab. Ty France up next for the Mariners. Turned on, but foul wide of third.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
That misses, and the count is 1-2. Pickoff throw. Rodriguez back in on a dive. Quantrill ahead 1-2. Left field. Quan settles underneath it and puts the squeeze on that. And the inning is over. Mariners leave one. Score remains deadlocked at 2-2. Bottom of the inning, stepping in, Miles Straw. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most. 0-1.
Well, he gets to balls that get by most people at that position. Just really impressive because there are certain times the ball comes off the bat, automatically that team that hit it thinks that they've got a base hit or they may have extra base.
And down on strikes he goes, and that's the first out in the bottom of the fifth.
No, that was a pretty poor at bat. He just never got the bat off the shoulder. I mean, you got to go up there looking to swing at some point, especially once you're down 0-2. And at that point, make an adjustment, look to put the ball in play if it's anywhere close. And I'm just not sure what the plan was there.
Jimenez now at the plate as he swings through strike one. To third. Whips it to first. And a couple of quick outs.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Stephen Kwan getting ready to hit. That's a strike. Stephen Kwan pretty active on the bases, and not surprising, his favorite players growing up were two really good base runners, Ichiro Suzuki and Dave Roberts. 0-1. Swing and a miss.
Well, on the mound, very efficient, able to produce an outcome, it seems like, within the third or fourth pitch of just about every at bat.
Goes down looking. Nothing doing for the Guardians there. Score remains 2-2. Back here at the ballpark, start of the sixth, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and leading off, Eugenio Suarez. The pitch. Ball one, no strikes.
Well, these Mariners, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. They've been lining the ball all over the ballpark, and unfortunately, sometimes it's right into a glove. But still, they've hit 9 line drives so far, and that's something they should feel very good about.
Now batting.
So up next, Teoscar Hernandez. He's already homered in this game. Out towards right center field. Jimenez under it. Makes the grab for the second out.
Now, that's a tough play for the infielder, ranging back into the outfield. There's part of him that's saying, hey, where are you at, outfielder? Call me off. But he stayed focused and made a nice catch right there.
So now here's the DH, Taylor Trammell. The Mariners going with a pinch hitter, Sam Haggerty, trying to get something going for him with 2 away.
Sam Haggerty.
Ripped on a line to center. Straw makes a nice running catch. Nothing doing here this half. Heart of the order, 3-4-5 coming up. We are tied 2-2. Welcome back, bottom of the sixth. Now here's the switch hitting power threat, Jose Ramirez. All right, Singer, trivia time. Back when this ballpark opened, 1994, one future Hall of Famer hit the first triple in the park, and another hit the first homer by a Cleveland player. Think you know who they were?
Okay, I know that Ken Griffey Jr. hit the first triple here, but first homer for Cleveland. Give me a hint.
Switch hitter, that's all you're getting.
Oh, dude. Eddie Murray, no doubt.
Bam! So
Your
out of the
attention,
bullpen
please.
for the Mariners,
Now
Isaiah
pitching for
Campbell.
Seattle, number 49, Isaiah Campbell.
Here comes a pitch. Swing and a miss, struck him out. He swung over top of the curveball.
That right there is one of those breaking balls that you swing through and you feel like you should have done something with it or at least spoiled it away. But when it's breaking in on you like that, if the spin is tight enough, it can actually tie you up.
And now here is Mike Zunino. Good eye right there.
1-0.
And the right-hander deals.
2-1.
And fouled off. The wide to kick the pitch. Battling here as he fouls it away. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Chance to strike out the side now. You talk about the benefits, the advantages of relievers who can come in and get the swing and miss, whether it's inherited runners or maybe a little jam that they get into themselves. Knowing that they can miss the bat, tell you what, that's huge and can change the ball game.
Next to hit, Ahmed Rosario. France puts the squeeze on that one. That is the inning. Guardians go down 1-2-3. And this game is still tied at 2-2. Back here in Cleveland, here's the catcher, Cal Raleigh. And Chris, his big strength is defense, but it is interesting in today's world of baseball compared to when you played, a good defensive catcher is considered differently.
Whatever you get offensively is a bonus, but he's got to put the fingers down. He's got to present pitches to the umpire. They're going to help his pitcher get more strikes.
And now for Seattle, A.J. Pollock. In the air, right side. And they take care of Pollock for the out. And that quickly, 2 away.
The batter, number 3, shortstop,
J.P. Crawford digs in now.
Well, you can't really adjust your game plan for that last pitch. Guy hasn't thrown it very much. You got to focus on the stuff that he's throwing up there most of the time.
The 0-1. That's hard hit on the line. Gonzalez makes the catch, and that'll do it. Offense held in check there. 7th inning stretch time. We are tied 2-2.
7th inning stretch.
Bottom of the 7th, and now the switch hitting first baseman Josh Bell.
The first baseman, Josh Bell.
Campbell back to work. And he takes a strike.
You know, these Guardians.
On the ground, right side. Wong to first. 1 up, 1 down.
Now batting, the designated hitter, John Kenzie.
Now at the plate, John Kenzie Noel. on the inside corner for a strike. Pitch misses, and it's a ball and a strike.
One strike.
And there's a strike. Next offering is fouled back. And the righty deals. Popped up. 2 down.
Now back, the right fielder, Oscar Gonzalez.
So 2 down now, and here is Oscar Gonzalez. In there, and it's 0-1.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
Righty to the plate. And there's a ball. There's a swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And a foul ball. He stays alive.
Clearly trying to stay back a little bit longer for that changeup as he fouls that fastball back.
Next offering is fouled back. Next pitch is popped up. And that is that. So they go quietly there. 8th inning coming up. We are tied 2-2. The Guardians going with a new pitcher, Eli Morgan. This is his 5th appearance of the year. Back to the top of the lineup. Here's the Mariners leadoff man, Julio Rodriguez. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. And there's a foul ball. Is there a little wrinkle to that? I think there was.
Yeah. A little slider action.
Comes up empty on the swing. 0-2 now.
2 really good back-to-back sliders. Now in an 0-2 count. He's feeling real confident about finishing this hitter off. He can go anywhere he wants.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Pulled the string on the changeup.
Very frustrating right there as a speedy potential base runner. When with 2 strikes, you just struggle to put the ball in play. You don't even have to get a hit at that point. You can help your team just by reaching on an error. But somewhere you got to find a way to shorten up the swing and put the ball in play next time.
Gonzalez pulls it down, and there are 2 away.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it.
And up next for Seattle, Ty France, known for his late inning heroics. Swinging a foul straight back. The pitch. Smash to the left side. Base hit. That was smoked through the infield. So the go-ahead run is on base with a knock.
Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
Go-ahead run on base. And now, Eugenio Suarez. First pitch just misses. Two gone. The possible go-ahead run at first. Now a bullet to second base, but he's got it to end the inning. Back now at Progressive Field. And now the center fielder, Miles Straw.
This guy, a player that, if he gets on base, has the ability to really be aggressive getting around the base paths.
And ball one.
You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
Close, but called a ball. And that's ball two. Right-handed reliever. There's a strike.
In today's game, not that many fastball counts, but hitters still in the back of their minds, they're looking for one. 2-0 changeup call right there. Excellent pitch selection to go with.
The 2-1. And a swing and a miss. Next pitch inside, ball three.
At this point in the game, you cannot issue free passes. He's going to have to challenge this hitter. Hitter's got to be ready to swing it.
Andres Jimenez in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball four.
And he's a guy that will certainly think about stealing a bag or two.
Pitching change here, Diego Castillo. He's making his fourth appearance of the season.
Now pitching for the Mariners, number 63, Diego Castillo.
And a foul ball.
This is one of those situations the infielders have to pre-plan and understand that the ball's got to be hit extremely hard right at them if they're going to have a chance to go for another play.
The go-ahead run aboard at first. Nobody out. The next pitch misses, and the count even 1-1.
If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
To first, might be two. There's one. How about that double play?
For me, that's one of the toughest double plays to turn on the infield. The first baseman has to get inside, create a throwing lane to hit that middle infielder to start the double play, and then from there completing it back to first. Really good job all the way around.
So digging in, Stephen Kwan. And the first pitch misses for ball one.
1 ball, no strike.
And here it comes. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. Swing and a miss. And that is strike two.
On the mound, you take a note. You see the hitter's willingness to chase that pitch upstairs, get deeper in the count, try to climb the ladder.
The 1-2. Gets a piece and stays alive. The 1-2. Bounced, and that got the pitcher. Gathers and throws to first. And that is the inning. It's the ninth, and we are tied. We go to the ninth, and stepping in for the Mariners, Teoscar Hernandez. And he deals. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes. Line drive, that's a base hit.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I can see already, his bat stays in the zone on plane for an extended period of time. And guys like that, they have a high contact rate and they have more barrels because of that bat being on plane. And even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something in like that in front of the center fielder.
Swing, and he popped it up. Rosario makes the grab, one away. Now the catcher up to hit. Cal Raleigh, 1 for 3. He is at the top of the game in terms of defense at the catching spot. And first offering is fouled off. And time called at the plate. Maybe trying to slow things down here in a crucial spot. At the belt and fires. On the corner for a strike. 0-2.
With 2 strikes. May see some movement over there at first base. Try to stay out of a double play here.
One away. Tie game. Go ahead run stands at first. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Oh, really went aggressive in with that slider. Good 2-strike pitch right there. At worst case scenario, it's weak contact in play. Exactly where he and the catcher wanted it.
Check on the runner, and he's back in on a dive. In the air, out towards left center. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And that's the inning. They get a leadoff single, but leave him stranded. Hard of the order. 3, 4, 5 will get their shot in the bottom of the ninth. We are tied 2-2. So bottom of the ninth. Here's the third baseman, Jose Ramirez. He's a guy who does it all. With the lack of contact in today's game, this guy hits for contact, so he delivers average, but there's on base and slugging too. Slider clips the zone. Next offering is fouled back. Swing and a miss. That's a strikeout. Couldn't catch up to the heater.
I love to see guys compete, and I know he's frustrated that he wasn't able to do anything with that pitch. You see it so well, but you have to respect the upper 90s velocity, and it is hard to catch up to.
Mike Zunino now at the plate. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1. There's a strike. Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the 3rd straight at bat.
Well, that slider down and away, it's just kind of a slow death. With 2 strikes, you're looking to protect, and halfway to the plate, you know you've committed, and you know you're going to have no chance of touching it. Tell you what, sometimes you just have to tip your cap.
Now it's going to be Ahmed Rosario. First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
Hey, 7 straight strikes to start the frame. He's got a chance at an immaculate inning.
Oh, and 2 as he waves at that one.
All right, there's number 8, 1 away.
All tied up here in the last half of inning number 9. And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. And that is that. No runs, no hits, no errors. 9 isn't enough to decide a winner, so we are off to extra innings. We are tied 2-2. New pitcher on here, Trevor Steffen.
And he's coming in to pitch on 4 days rest right here. And that might not
So digging in, J.P. Crawford. Man at second, nobody out. Chris, certainly one of the things in his head is trying to get the runner over.
Yeah, the way that we see the game played today, though, guys are not sacrificing as much just to get that runner across. They're really looking at doing damage. Slugging is the name of the game.
Here's the center fielder, Julio Rodriguez. Not your prototypical leadoff guy. Gets on base, yes, but also some power. Foul ball there.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
And the 0-1. That's to third. From his knees, the throw. The tag out. And he'll be safe at first.
Well, it's a big-time play by the defense right there to keep this ball game tied. I also think it's a base-running mistake. When you're on third, you got to make sure you can score if it's the go-ahead run. Give the next hitter an opportunity to put you ahead.
Digging in, Colton Wong. First offering misses badly for ball one. Left-hand hitter waits. That one to first. Can't field it cleanly, but he wins the foot race to first. Good job of knowing how much time he had there. No runs, no hits, no errors, and one. We're in extras here. Stepping up for the Guardians, Josh Bell.
He's been such a good hitter with runners in scoring position. Some guys just take it to another level. For him right now at the plate, it's like everyone else is in slow motion, and he's in full speed.
Movement in the pen for the Guardians. Angel De Los Santos up and throwing for Terry Francona. Sandlin warming up as well. And a pitch. Brings it in, and a quick out, number one. Extra innings certainly had a different feel starting in 2020 with a new rule placing a runner on second to begin the inning, and that forced teams to rethink their strategy in extra frames.
Yeah, much less margin for error, and Boog, to your dismay, not much sacrifice bunting. Teams usually tried for the big inning.
Certainly not that much bunting for the road team as they try and play for the big inning, but for the home team, if the road team doesn't score, you'll see the home team bunt sometimes. Winning run stands at second. Next offering is fouled back.
A healthy cut, tough pitch at 98, but a really good pass at the ball.
Right-hander kicks, deals. Foul ball, still 0-2. Man at second. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. One away, and the game-winning run stands at second. Swings and misses, struck him out. Blew the express right by his bat for strike three. And now the right fielder, Oscar Gonzalez.
Oh, how he'd love to walk it off right here.
In for a strike, 0-1.
Well, in an 0-0 count, not every strike is a good strike for a hitter. I like the plate discipline there.
Swings and misses, struck him out. Slider got him for strike 3.
He's in a tough spot, had to make a great pitch, did it, got the strikeout, gets out of the jam. Clearly, he's happy with those results.
So a change being made out at second. On to pinch run, Dylan Moore. And welcome back. 11th inning set to get underway. And now the first baseman, Ty France. Stephan back to work. That one down the line. Ramirez sends it to first, and that is a big first out.
Deceptive slider right there. Stayed in the tunnel a long time. Got that hitter out front, rolled over.
The third baseman, Eugenio.
This one high in the air to left center. Can't get there, base hit. The throw to third. In there, he's safe. So they hold the runner at third, wanting to play it safe. Think that comes back to bite him?
Boy, it's hard to say. That runner on second to start extras is critical, and you want to make sure you don't waste him. If they don't score this inning, there'll be some second guessing for sure.
Runners at the corners here, one away. Teoscar Hernandez up next for the Mariners. Outfielders playing shallow, corners are in, trying to cut down the runner at third.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog.
And a pitch. Now a pitch out, and perhaps they were protecting against the squeeze. Moore, the runner at third. Suarez at first, one gone. Ground ball left side, and it's just foul. That was close. Time asked for at the plate prior to the 2-1 pitch. Kicks and deals. Hit on the ground, might be 2. To second, pulls him off the bag.
No, this has been a good, tight game so far, but now that error looms pretty large. I got to think that's going to weigh on him for a little while, unless somehow they can come back and win this thing.
Two on, one out. And next is the designated hitter, Sam Haggerty. In there for strike 1. Two on, one out. To the right side. There's one. Not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice. Cal Raleigh, the next to hit. This guy, one of the best defensive catchers going. You talk about framing, the ability to block, catch, and throw. He is at the top of the game.
Really good athlete, and many times we talk about the feet of.
A rope into right, and that should be extra bases. One run across. Haggerty around third. He'll score. 2 runs are in. It's 5-2.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
Angel De Los Santos gets handed the rock out of the pen. This is his first appearance of the season. And in scoring position with 2 away. And now for Seattle, A.J. Pollock. In the air, left field, down the line. And that is a foul Line to left. Pulls up, and that's in there for a knock. The throw in. Runner from second crosses the plate. It's 6-2. In there safely. And they lead by 4. J.P. Crawford gets a chance to hit. And first offering is fouled off. The extra innings rule placing a runner on second to begin the inning was a big move for baseball in 2020. So, Chris, how has that changed the way relievers approach these innings?
Well, I don't think it's that much different from coming in to clean up someone else's mess. Definitely not ideal, but the best relievers welcome challenges like this.
Good eye right there.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Two outs. Pulls that one foul. The next offering misses, and that's ball 3.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
And there's ball 4.
Well, interesting. He went with the off speed and walked the hitter. Man, you got to challenge the guy with the fastball.
And now the center fielder, Julio Rodriguez.
He's hitting for that pop. Came out of the gates really strong.
First offering misses the mark.
Well, he's already in some trouble, and falling behind in the count makes it even worse. Then you've got to throw the ball over more of the plate, and that's where they can really do damage against a guy like this.
There's a strike at the knees. Swing and a miss. Now 1-2. And that's outside. 2 outs. A couple of base runners at first and second. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Pulled the string on the changeup. So coming into the game now on defense, Dylan Moore. He'll play second. Now on the bump, Andres Munoz. So in now for Cleveland, Miles Straw. The pitch. Ball 1 there. The bit behind with that swing. It's strike 1.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
That one off the bad part of the bat, just a lazy fly ball. And it falls. And the leadoff man aboard. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners. Nobody out. So they hold the runner at third, wanting to play it safe. Think that comes back to bite him?
Boy, it's hard to say. That runner on second to start extras is critical, and you want to make sure you don't waste him. If they don't score this inning, there'll be some second guessing for sure.
The pitch. In there at the knees.
Quickly down 0-2 in the count. I think you got to choke up a little bit, spread out the feet. You don't know what the velocity or the location of this next pitch is going to be.
Fouls that off to the left, and will do it again. The pitch. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Gonzalez at third. Straw at first with no outs. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Well, Boog, I'll tell you, when he goes to look at the video of that pitch, he's going to want to punch himself. That slider had hit me written all over it, and clearly he just got a little too excited and was out in front. Tell you what, when you get a pitch like that, you cannot miss it. Those have a chance to go a long way.
Kwan in the box here lets that one go for a ball. And the pitch. Foul ball. Swing and a miss as he was late. Runners are at the corners, one away. And that one is lifted in the air. And that'll get down for a hit. He's in safely at second. A run comes in the play.
Well, he wasn't afraid to hit with 2 strikes. I think he choked up a little bit, maybe spread out, but he got the job done right there.
Here's Jose Ramirez. First offering, and it just misses. Second and third here, one away. Next offering is fouled back.
Just missed. If he's able to connect on that, look out.
Next pitch is inside, 2-1.
Well, an interesting situation. One swing you can tie up the ball game, but if you're patient and work a walk, then you bring the game-winning run to the plate.
And a pitch. That one just misses.
This is a situation where the hitter is looking for something up in the zone that he can get his arms extended. What you have to be careful of is that pitch that's up, that's in on your hands. That'll pop you up in the infield, and that's exactly what the pitcher wants.
Got him swinging.
You usually are going to see that inside fastball a little longer coming in from the opposite side, but that pitch really got in on him right there. I mean, that's a well-thrown pitch. Tough to do anything with that in terms of getting the hands through and the sweet spot of the bat to the baseball.
Next to hit, Mike Zunino. That misses the zone, and it's 1-0. Righty delivers, and that's in for a strike. And that's in there at the knees.
All sliders so far in this at bat to get ahead in the count, and it clearly shows there was a game plan in mind for how to attack him in the box.
Next offering is fouled back. Down to their final strike. Swing and a miss, and that's the ball game.
Well, I love the fact they didn't quit. They had to do a little extra work tonight to secure this win, but it's what you got to do over the course of a season if you want to be a championship ball club.
6-3 our final score. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
Good win. Good win by Seattle. Had to go to extra innings. Player of the game, Hernandez. Win. Castillo lost. Trevor. Bottom of the 11th. Hell of a W. We'll see you tomorrow at the ballpark.